What's good, y'all? Welcome to the Late Show. It is December 31st. We made it through another year, man. Got us so good. And I hope that y'all are setting yourself up for success and been setting yourself up for success. Started 2021. Thank you, God, for the blessings of 2020, right? The blessings and lessons. And the lessons are blessings. We got a lot of, I gained a lot of knowledge this year. Got a lot stronger, I know. I hope we all did too. But anyway, welcome to the Late Show. To kick this cut off, I went in and I brushed everything down, combed everything down, and then now I'm taking a number 2 guard, and he gets cut every week, and he's been liking his hair a certain way for a long time. He gets cut every week. He's been doing it I literally worked at this shop, Upcuts Barber Shop. Shout out to JR, shout out to Gold. I literally worked at this shop for like two and a half years, and he came in every Thursday or every Friday and got the same cut. So he likes the same cut. He likes it a little higher in the back. He likes to take the crown out, and he likes a high fade. So I knocked everything down, and I just flicked out going into the curls. And now I'm taking this. This is a soft trimmer. And I'm just taking this and put my ball line in. So I take on him. I don't like when I cut him. I don't leave C cups in his head. So I just feel like it looks better. His C cups are kind of different. So I just take them out instead of going along with them and fighting them. I just take them out and I just give a nice clean box. So when I'm doing a bald out and I'm balding a line and I'm setting in the guideline, I do it on one side and I do it like a little farther around the back, and then I go to the other side. I look at the front and I make sure I set it in the same area in the front, and then I'll take it around and then meet it in the back. So then I'm gonna finish balding it out. And I do this a lot with these trimmers just because it saves a lot of stress on my real trimmers. I'm gonna come in with my hitters after this and just like come up underneath of it. But yeah, I like to save stress on my clippers I actually use to line people up with, which is these. So the clippers I'm gonna be using today is the Babyliss FX clipper, the Babyliss Skeletons, the Babyliss Flash clipper. That was the one that you just saw in my soft trimmer. And then the Babyliss Box Shaver. Wall premium guards. It's all gonna be in the description. So if you're interested in anything, it's gonna be the details will be in the description. So I'm just balding it out, getting as close as I can with this trimmer, set myself up to come back through with the shaver. And this just gives you levels of transition. Y'all see what I'm rocking. Always Advanced Clothing. Thank you God for blessing me with that company. So yeah, y'all see my trimmer I'm just coming up with this box shaver, and I'm just going right up under where I left off with that trimmer to get it close as possible. So here I'm gonna go in like 3/4 of an inch, and when I first get to it, I'm gonna flick out. I'm gonna set this guideline in, make sure it's even all the way across the head. I'm gonna take it around to the back, and then once I take it around to the back, I'm gonna come to the side, to the other side. Well, I guess actually I'm gonna take this out right now. I'm sorry, y'all. This cut is kind of old. I flicked out first, then I'm gonna open halfway and close. So I set my guideline in 3/4 of an inch. I flicked out, then I set my blade flat. Then I made sure all the hairs was the same length. And then I went open halfway and close. And then I just came in after I hit the close. It didn't take it out all the way with the clipper, so I came in with that soft trimmer and just finished out taking another bottom line. So I'm gonna do the same thing here, and I do like to work in sections, so I guess I was just working on my section on this video. So I will go like from the front of the head to the back of the ear, back of the ear to the back of the head, and then I'll just do the same thing on the other side. So right here, I'm just going up like 3/4 of an inch, flicking out. Then I'm gonna go open. Then I'm gonna close the clipper halfway, and I'm gonna go close. I guess I'm doing this side of the head, and then the other side. I was probably bored. That's crazy. When I first started cutting, y'all, JR, the owner of the shop that I was at this point in time, he used to do stuff like this, and I'll be so confused. So if you're confused right now, or you don't think you can do a cut like this, do one side then the other, just keep grinding, keep perfecting your craft, keep working on your system, because you'll be able to. You'll have fun. Once you master the system, you can just have fun. You get bored, just try something else. But yeah, I got the number 1 guard on, and I'm just going open, going up, right up under where I left off with that 2, just like a little, giving myself some room to come in with that 1.5. So I'm going up like 1/2 inch, and then I'm gonna go open halfway and close. And this definitely isn't gonna take out this ball line, so that's when I'm gonna come in with my 0 guard, and I'm gonna finish taking out this ball line. Open halfway, you go halfway up the guideline that you set in, then you close it, and then you hit the bottom of it. So you go open all the way to the top of the guideline that you want to set in, you go halfway up the guideline that you set in, then you go close and you tap the bottom of the guideline that you set in, and then hopefully that takes it out. If it don't take it out, considering that that's a 1 closed, a 1 closed, a blade open to a 1 closed, is never really gonna take it out unless you like tilt your clipper. So that's when I come in with this 0 guard. And like I said, if you watched my videos before, I like to think of the 0 guard as an eraser. I just like to come in and erase line with it. I don't like to set any guidelines in with the 0 guard. I just like to erase lines with the 0 guard. So that's what I'm gonna do. It's not really open halfway and close. It's more just lever play, and corner work, and just detailing and making sure that you're making this fade and this transition as smooth as possible. Looking at that white brush, bro, like, I need some more of them brushes. I used to have like 10. I don't know how I went from having like multiple. I got 1 now, and it's like, if you're a barber, y'all know, y'all be brushing your clipper too, and the little hairs get stuck. They be pulling them out. So now I'm just coming back in with my clipper, just my blade. Actually, what is that? Oh no, yeah, that's still the 0. See, I need some more brushes. Now I'm coming in with just my blade, just cleaning up the bottom, detailing. Y'all can see that fade starting to really transition good. It is a high fade, but that's what he likes. I'm just coming in with that 1.5, and I'm just taking that right up where we left off at that 2, just blending in from the 1 open to the 2 close. Then I'm gonna come back in with this 1 and just do a little more detail work, get this fade blended more. Y'all see that fade busting. You see, look at Go, man. Study. Go came a long way, bro. Shout out to Go for real. And then I'm gonna just do the same steps on this side. This side I'm gonna do the same steps. I'm just gonna go open, like 3/4 of an inch, with just my blade open. See how? Notice how I'm flicking out. And I'm flicking out when I get to the top. When I set the guideline in first, then I come back in and lay my blade flat. Like, notice how I flick out and how I hold my clip.
No brainer entertainment.
Then I'm gonna come and I'm gonna go open all the way, and I'm gonna lay my blade flat, I'm just make sure like every hair is one desired length, the length that I want it, which is the blade open. Then I'm gonna close my blade halfway, and I'm gonna go halfway up that guideline that I set in. Then I'm gonna close my blade all the way. I'm gonna tap the bottom line and take it out as much as I can possible. Some heads is gonna take it out, some is not. Some you're gonna have to go in with your trimmer and just use the corner of your blade and do detail work. I know this video was a minute ago because I don't have, this was before I even got the 245 power mat with the clips. That was when I just had those clippers. Man. The back. A tip for the back, y'all, is you might want to take it up a little higher in the back. Like make your, if you have to, when you set the ball line in, set it in a little deeper in the back, drop it down a little bit, just because it's going to allow you to do a bigger guideline in the back, which gives you more room to work, because the back's usually a lot thicker and it has a lot more density, so it just gives you a chance to spread it out more. So right here, like I said, I'm just going to come in and tap that bottom line with those trimmers, take it out completely. And see how I'm doing, open, halfway, and close. Pay attention to my clipper and where I'm at on the fade and like what notch I'm at. So here I'm just lining them up. Don't push it back. Just tap it in. Follow the natural line. I wish that I really got that in there. Y'all know I start from the middle. I go to the side. Once the front of the side hits the vertical bar, I tap the vertical bar in. Then I go back to the middle, then I go to the other side. Once it gets to the side, then I tap the vertical bar in. I always do that on the forehead, like just to make sure that there's no hair there. Like, that's another tip. That's a gem. That's a diamond. Cleaning off the forehead, just like making sure no matter where you line up, you cut the hairs around it and get it as clean as possible. That's gonna make the lineup stand out even more. Alright, YouTube, so this is the cut. If you was able to sit through this 13-minute and 28-second video with me, I appreciate y'all. I hope you learned something. If the cut is clean to you, like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for tuning in. Hope to see you back on the next episode. It's been a great year, a trying year, a testing year, but a year of many lessons which turned into blessings. So God is great. 2021 is going to be amazing. Appreciate y'all, and God bless.